a medium action or large action. You do have to take a stand and go do. Okay. Motivation and action ties into together. And so prayer, faith, and then going to do. So right here, I have written down motivation and action, okay, is not a product of outside influence, but rather a natural product of your desire to achieve something and your belief that you are capable of accomplishing it. So what that simply means that if you really have it on the inside of you, then you're going to do and not just say. So I have also written down 5 key components right here today. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Right here, number 1 is vision. And so you have to have a vision about whatever it is that you're trying to do. You know, you have to see it before it comes to fruition, before it comes to pass. Okay. All right. So we have to stick with vision, because if you lose your vision, then I don't know what else to say. All right. Number 2, mission. Why? What reason? To improve lives, of course. That's an example. You want to improve lives of whatever it is. If it's starting a business, 501c3 nonprofit organization, writing a book, starting a daycare, starting going to class for cosmetology, whatever it may be. So of course it must be good. You know, there's an example, and whatever it is to improve people's lives, you know, and to say it like this, simply to make a difference. Okay, moving on to number 3, strategy. The pathway to success is a good, worthy plan. It's meaningful. It's designed to achieve. You have to have a strategy, and what it is, it has to be a good and worthy plan, because it's leading to a pathway of success. And it may require some money. It's going to require some time. It's going to require some devotion. Okay. And so it's designed, your strategy that you have, okay, is designed to achieve, okay, to make it happen. Number 4, values. What are our beliefs? In whatever you're starting, in whatever you're doing to access goals, okay? What are your beliefs? You have to believe, of course, in something that you're doing. You have to believe, you have to have a strong belief within you that what you're doing, it's meaningful, okay? We have to believe in the purpose of what you're doing to access the goals, okay? Number 5, this is the last one, tactics. Finishing the job, completing the task, okay? And learn to stop talking about it and be about it, okay? That's the tactics that we all want. We want to start and complete a thing, okay? Finishing up the job, okay? That you said that you had vision for, that you've been telling people about, okay? This is going to help you finish that up with everything that we just went over. So I'm going to reiterate real quick. Number 1 was vision. Okay. You got to see that thing. Okay. All right. You got to see it before it happens, before it comes to fruition. Number 2 was mission. Why? Okay. What is the reason? Okay. Always to the embetterment. Okay. To improve lives. 3 was strategy. Okay. You have to have a strategy. Okay. It's the pathway to success. It's a good, worthy cause, okay? And it's meaningful. 4 was values, okay? What are your strong beliefs and what sent forth to do, okay? Do you believe that? Do you really believe that? Or are you mimicking someone? Or is it something that you really have? All right, number 5, tactics. Remember, finishing the job, completing the task, all right? So then, it'll come alive. So once you do all of these, you take these 5 key components then it'll come alive. Your dream of accessing your goals will come alive. And so I am going to go right into being transparent. And so with me, I should say, with having a vision, having a mission, okay, being strategic, having a strategy, value of what I believe, tactics, finishing the job. And so I'm saying that again to say that I set aside time to write a book. You know, I that was my goal. And so I did all of these things. And so the last thing to say was, and it came to fruition. And so there were times where I set aside distractions and different things and would sit there. Some it took 7 hours, some 8 hours, some days were 12 hours. And then again, because my true strong belief in accessing my goal was to complete it. So during the time I did get really sick, I got really sick. And so I would still sit and write. And I can't believe that to this day, because it was something deep in my core, something really deep down in there that I had to strive to continue, because I had started it and I said, oh, wow, I'm sick. I don't feel like it, you know, but I still pressed forward and it came to pass. It came to fruition. So I had the vision, the mission. I was strategic, value, believed in it, tactics, finishing up the job. All right. Okay. So that's really good for that one. I hope somebody's been taking down some notes, that this will help you in starting and completing of accessing your goals. All right. So we're just going to move right along to accepting mistakes. Okay. And so number one is admit what wrong you've done. And so there's things that happen in my life that I have to admit. Okay, well, let me think about that. Well, yeah, well, no, well, it was probably more her or probably more him. Well, wait a minute. Let me think about that. Let me really be real with myself. Okay. Okay. I give up. Okay. That happened. Okay. I did this. Okay. All right. Okay. I must admit. Okay. It was me. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. So number one, admit what wrong you've done. Number two. All right. Whether we want to or not, we've all got to do it. Talk with God about it. Okay. Because he said he sticks closer than a friend. Okay. Or a best friend. All right. And so number three, ask God to forgive you, because if he can forgive you, you can forgive yourself and you can forgive others. All right. So whether we want to come real or not or talk about it, it's just the real deal. Okay. All right. Number four, pray about practicing habitual behaviors. Okay. You got to pray about that, you know, because we don't, you know, when we make mistakes. And so that's what this topic is about right here. It's accept mistakes. And so when we accept mistakes, we also want to be careful of not practicing the same habitual behavior over and over. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. So we want to make everything okay. Okay. All right. And the last one is number 5. What does it say? Making mistakes is inevitable. So, I mean, I don't know about you, but I make them all the time because I'm not perfect and I'm far from it. Okay. But at the same time, it can teach us, all of us, to think differently. Okay. And to broaden our horizon. All right. All right. Okay. So we just want to better ourselves and you know, see what we're doing and accept the mistakes. And like I said, from number 1 to number 5, admit what wrong we've done. Number 2, talk with God. Okay. All right. Because he said he sticks closer than anybody else. So, I mean, hey, I wouldn't have a problem talking to him about it. Number 3, ask God to forgive you, forgive others. Okay. Well, I figure he forgave me. So sometimes it may not be that easy. It may be hard, but hey, one way or the other, we got to bow down and forgive. Okay. Number 5, making mistakes is inevitable. Remember? Okay. Because it's a part of being a human being. All right. But it can teach us, again, to think differently. And what did I say? To broaden our horizon. All right. To become better. Okay. All right. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and close. But before I do, again, my name is Ratia Rogers. And you can go to my website, rreministries.org. God bless you. And I want to show you my book right here. It's called I Broke Out of Prison. This is what the book looks like. And this is the back. All right. And it's also available on Amazon. Again, thank you so much, Miss Crystal. All right.
OMG, Miss Ratia, that was amazing. Thank you so much for sharing with us today. I don't know which part, like, I'm gonna need you to take all of that and write it down in the comments, like the main tips that we're supposed to get from that, because I think that it's very helpful with accessing your goals. A lot of people don't know that in a business, you have to have a mission and a vision, but that is not only for your business, that should be personally and professionally. You should have a mission and a vision, a mission of, what are your personal growth with growing, yourself?